Hey, yo, what's going on, everybody? Suro here. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to do a little bit of voting because I am loving all of the whole Wally Garden submissions, and I want to see how they're actually going this week. I haven't done too much voting, and it's almost reset time, so I do want to take a look at that. But before we do that, I do have a topic I wanted to discuss with you guys just to get your views and opinions on the thing, because I saw this post earlier on Reddit, and it just had me curious. And we're going to jump into that in just a moment and then do some voting. Now, if you guys do enjoy this video at all, please be sure hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We are less than 900 subscribers away from 30,000, which is absolutely insane. So help me out, and I got your back on everything a Dreamlight Valley. Alrighty, so the question is right here is we're always like wondering what characters we're getting and which ones we're most excited for. But this user asked, what are some characters you don't expect to ever see? I definitely want to hear your guys' opinion in the comment section below. Which ones do you think are just completely unrealistic or characters that they just never would? I'm going to start off before I read this. I have not read this at all or the comments. I want to say I would love to have Winnie the Pooh in the game or any of the characters. I just don't ever expect them to add them to Dreamlight Valley. Now, Dreamlight Valley is supposed to be going on for years and years and years. They're going to be covering it for a long time, but there's only so many characters they can implement within a year because obviously it takes forever to develop the stuff, especially with like all the friendship quests and how they interact with each other. So I don't think they would ever implement Winnie the Pooh, but that is who I would love to see and who I think they won't ever include. So let's read the post. It says, there are a fair number of characters who I just can't picture ever being added to the game. It's not like I don't want them added to the game. I just don't see how it could work in the game. They said Bugs Life's characters. Oh my gosh, Bugs Life characters would be amazing. As we see with Buzz and Woody, they don't change the canon size of the characters. The Bugs Life characters are simply too small. That is true. I mean, they could still kind of bring them up to like their size. I could see them doing it. I don't think it would be very controversial either if they did that. Cars, that's another one. Yeah, Lightning McQueen was probably going to be my second character that I didn't think. But I do think they could bring Lightning McQueen if they really, really wanted to. I think they could. They said they just feel so out of place driving around the valley. Well, yeah, if you're assuming it's like on this valley, but you got to remember every year that we're getting like more and more islands. Like even the Eternity Isle, that's not even going to be the only other island. We don't have just Dreamlight Valley and then the Eternity Isles. We're going to have more and more. That is something Merlin actually stated in his quest line, that there are many universes out there, like many islands to uncover and discover. So I definitely think we could get a Cars themed one with some other characters. The Chernobog? I don't even know who this is. It has no legs and is absolutely colossal. I gotta look this up real quick. Oh, okay. Now I know who it is. I just didn't know exactly off the top of my head. So yeah, I don't know. That probably wouldn't happen either. The Titans, whereas the bugs are too small, the Titans raise the opposite problem. Very true. Any live action characters except maybe Pirates of the Caribbean. I do think we're going to get Pirates of the Caribbean at some point. Aside from them looking very out of place, they'd have to pay extra for them because some additional licensing. That is true, but it seems like their Gameloft is pretty good at getting some like variety of characters, even if it's just slightly outside of some licensing. So I don't think it'd be too much of an issue. Live action characters, I just don't know how well it would fit. They did say like Kingdom Hearts characters, a Star Wars, and the MCU. I know a lot of people don't want Star Wars and MCU. I think years down the road, I would be okay with it if it was a separate DLC, like expansion pack. I would be all for it. I love Star Wars. I love MCU. Even though it's not original Disney, it's still part of Disney now. And I just want as much new content as we can get. I'm perfectly fine with anything, honestly. Someone said Snow White and her 7 dwarves. 7 new villagers would be a ton, and it would be weird to make just one. Make you choose one of the dwarves or invite with Snow White, or 2 only have Snow White but no dwarves. So that would be weird. I definitely see that they could add Snow White. I mean, you don't have to have the dwarves with coming in at the same time as Snow White. They split off a lot of the characters. Yeah, now how would they include all 7? Probably not through friendship quest. Maybe they would implement them in some way, but they probably wouldn't be like a character. I mean, they could have them like walk together. I mean, it'd be like a big area for them to walk together, but maybe they could just install each of them inside of the mines, and maybe only one, like the head of them, like the most popular, whatever, whichever one they choose to decide to be the one could be doing friendship quests, and the other ones could just be back there mining, maybe singing whenever you go into the mines, and then maybe you can go click on them and just do some like a daily discussion dialogue, but you can't do anything else. They could implement it that way, I'm sure, if they really wanted to, but I do see your concerns. I don't know if that would ever really happen, but it would be nice. As much as I basically want the whole main cast of Treasure Planet, I don't expect to ever see them, which is a shame because it's one of my favorite movies. Also, Tron, to be fair. Oh my gosh, Tron would be cool. I don't know that I would want Tron or Flynn as characters, but I do very much want clothing and decor from the IP. Also, with the size issue is the Rescuers and Great Mouse Detectives. Robin Hood, they could implement Robin Hood too. I do think so. I don't know. Probably anyone from Tarzan. Most Disney movies are likely going to get into this game sooner or later, but for this movie, I know that there is some weird legal stuff with the Edgar Rice Burroughs estate. Hence why the movie, which dropped from Kingdom Hearts altogether, and most Disney crossovers don't bother with Tarzan content nowadays. I don't really, I don't know about that stuff. I'd have to do some research. I'm not knowledgeable on that at all, actually. So I would have to research to see what that's even about. But the monkeys that are coming in Act 2, or it's not really Act 2, and the expansion, they look like the monkeys that Jane was like drawing and stuff. And then the monkey like took her drawing and stuff. So I don't know. I think they could at some point. Anyone from Black Cauldron or the Rescuers? Yes, another Black Cauldron fan and Rescuers fan. I never see anyone who knows about the Black Cauldron. I wish they didn't try to bury / hide it so much. I just want Horn King merch and Gurgi merch so bad. Really scared of them not adding Treasure Planet, Brother Bear, or Atlantis characters. Amazing movies and amazing characters, but quite underrated and niche. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about all of that. Let me know which characters you think, even though you want them, like which characters do you want, but you think they would never add and why they would do that. Alrighty guys, let's go ahead and finish out some voting for the week. Try and get some votes going for some people, because honestly, I think a lot of the issue with Dream Snaps is I think a lot of people are just not voting very much. So I think a lot of similar photos are going to the same crowd. And then that's why we get these amazing photos that do not actually rank very well. And that is because people are not doing enough voting. They just do like maybe their 15, 30 votes and they're done with the week. So I'm curious. I know I asked this question in stream, and a good majority of the people watching the stream said that they actually don't vote very much. They do enough to get their moonstones, maybe a little bit more, and that's it. So I always try to throw a little bit more votes out there, even though I don't know if all of my votes are going to be helpful, but it's what we try to do. All right, so we have two really good pictures here. Also, I've never really seen someone use it. Whoa, look how sharp this photo is. I've never really seen anyone use Daisy Duck in their photo. This is actually something we... Oh my gosh, you know what? This is off topic, but this might be a great spot to do your Dream Snap for this week, the whole camping thing, because I know I want a picture of Kristoff fish, or not Kristoff, a villager fishing in a pond, so I was going to look for it, and look how open the sky is. The only problem for me is my meadow is not this empty, but if you have an empty meadow, this might be a really good spot for you to do your camping Dream Snap, because you could set up a camping site like right here. You could have some characters fishing right here. You can definitely set some stuff up in the foreground. Yeah, this is an excellent spot. I just wish mine wasn't so decorated. I might be able to move some. Nah, I can't. I'm gonna have to do it somewhere else. But that would be a great idea. Maybe on my alt account. I'm really loving this picture though. But Wally's garden, I'm not really seeing a garden at all, so I think we got to vote for this one. It is an outfit challenge too, and that one just seemed more gardening vibes. We're not going to spend a whole lot of time on these. We're just going to try and get as many votes as we possibly can, unless we see one that's just absolutely outstanding. So this one doesn't really have a garden. It's like a rose garden, I guess. We do have Wally in it. The random mirror on the side. I think I got to go with this one. Oh, okay. Let's see, is there anything garden-y about this? There's some plants here. The outfit is actually really good, and it looks like you met a lot of the tags, and if you had a garden outside, you probably would have secured a ton of votes. But I'm going to have to go with this one. I'm looking for Wally, and I'm looking for Wally's garden. This one's just a selfie of Wally. We'll go with that one. Oh, this is over on the beach. They do have a few crops. This one also has a few crops, and this one's in selfie mode. So we're going to vote for that. Oh my gosh. Look how pretty their character is. There is the garden. I love the background. I actually love this whole setup. They have it by the stairs over there in the Frosted Heights. This one's a little too dark. You can't even really see it. And I think the tags were like brown and green. You got just a random bell over here on the corner. I gotta vote for that one. Let's get through a lot of these. Beautiful. This one is not even upgraded. I don't blame them, especially if you're a new player, because that garden is so expensive to upgrade. You have to do it like, what, 19 times or something crazy like that. I actually really like their outfit here. It's actually a little more framed and composed because there's a lot of just random stuff. Actually, if they would have framed this one in the same size of photo, it probably would have got my vote. Garden. I don't really see their garden. Oh my goodness. See, what is with the lack of gardens? I gotta look though. I have to look to see if it actually said Wally's Garden. I know the theme said that. It says Wally's Garden. It's an outfit challenge. Spend some quality time with your favorite robot villager and his favorite place, the garden. Okay, so yeah, you're pretty much supposed to have Wally and his garden in here. So I gotta see that. Or at least a big garden that you made and you guys are like working on together. Oh, wow. I actually love all the green and stuff they have going on here. I'm going to vote for that. Let's get a few more votes in here. And then we're just going to go rapid. We're just going to go like rapid fire on some of these votes. We'll vote for as many as we can. And once I get off camera, I'm going to continue doing some more votes too, just because I want to try and get some more votes out there. I've also seen over on Reddit, some people have been getting some like really hilarious things or some like really good ones. There's like a Wally pixel art that's going around. There's an Eve pixel art that someone made. Oh, wow. These are both beautiful. This was definitely on the Switch. It is distorting their image like crazy. This one is so good too. Ooh, I love the sky in the background on this one. I think we'll go for that one. This one. Well, these are both dark. I'm telling you, the algorithm like knows how to put like photos together, which is actually kind of a good thing because then it gives you like an equal chance of getting votes, I think. All right, this one's beautiful. This is the one. This is the beautiful one that we found. It's just filters nice. They included Goofy in there, which is really good for gardening. He was my first ever gardener in the game, so I have a soft spot for him on that. But we'll drop a vote for that. And this one, they were like, Wally's Garden, say no more. Here is Ursula on stage. Anyways, that's it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a really wonderful day. Thank you so much if you made it until the end of the video. I appreciate you extra more. I hope you guys have a really, really, really wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.